Hey guys, name is Zomber, and we're going to talk about Resident Evil today. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. Resident Evil is my favorite game series, and the movies are pretty good, but since I'm a gamer, that's where I'm at. Basically, I'm going to talk about Resident Evil 0, and I know that it recently came out, so this is going to be a little weird, but this is my first video, and since I love Resident Evil, this is what I'm doing it on. Now, there will probably be spoilers, so if you haven't played the game or you didn't get to a certain part, you can go ahead and click out if you're scared of that. Some people don't care. I probably would care, but not too much. So, I did play Resident Evil 0 back in the day, and I thought it was a great game, so obviously I'm going to buy it again, and I did. And it's out for PS4, Xbox One, PS3, and Xbox 360. I don't prefer a system. I don't really care. Any system is good. Go ahead and grab it on any system. The game is what is more important. So, I beat the game, and it was crazy how many things that I didn't remember. I was like, seriously, like I could not believe that I didn't remember half the stuff. And it was funny when I was playing the Resident Evil 1 remake, I was looking for stuff that was in 0. And I was like, well, they're kind of like a little tiny bit the same, just a little bit. So, yeah, you could get easily confused if you haven't played them, either of them, in a long time. Now, what's great about Resident Evil 0 is there's a switch between the characters. You get to switch between the two at either time, Rebecca and Billy, and it's fun because you can't progress through the game until you use a certain character sometimes, and it kind of makes it a little bit more scary. So, you're going to make sure you have enough ammo for both characters, enough health for both characters. Yes, it's fun. Okay, so I beat the game and I was a little bit disappointed. Yeah, I know. I was disappointed, at first I should say, because I didn't think that there was anything else to do in the game. I mean, yeah, you could replay the game, you could replay it on a higher difficulty. I'm not really into that completely. Yeah, sometimes, but not right after I just beat it. So I was like, and why would I want to do that when there's not any infinite ammo? What? Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. I was like, what? And I looked it up online and I didn't see anything. And I looked it up really quick. Otherwise, if I probably would have done a wider research, obviously, I would have found the answer, but I didn't. Well, when you beat the game, you unlock like a mini game. So here's where you should hit the X button. Yeah, if you're scared of things being revealed that you didn't know, okay? So, I played the minigame just because I was bored and my boyfriend was going to come home from work, so I only had like, I don't know, 30 minutes or something before he was going to get home at that time. So, I was like, I will play it. So I played it, and you basically got to collect these charms, and there's like 100 for each character, and I collected 25 and then 5 for the other character, and you're not supposed to walk out the door until you collect them all. Well, I was like, let's just see what happens, because I thought the game would just get game over, and I didn't even know what was going to happen. So, I went through the door, beat it, and, yeah, I got like a C or something. I don't really remember the rating. And then I unlocked Infinite Ammo Handgun, and I was like, what? Yes, this game has extra stuff, makes it so much more fun. Now I have to, like, keep playing this. And that was that. Yes. Now, besides that, there was a certain part in the game that made me super mad that I was like, oh, I remember this, I could swear. I don't know if the thing just, I don't know, iPad did somewhere. So, I went into the church with the bat and, like, just was having a hard time beating that. I have no idea. It was crazy. And I was like, I could swear you could just walk out this church, but I didn't try it. Well, then later on, I watched a video, and this freaking girl walks out of the church. And I was like, you son of a bitch, I knew that you could do that or whatever. And so, that's what I did. And I grabbed some ammo from my character, the other character, and then I went back in and defeated him in, like, the second try or something like that. And that was great. So that was pretty cool, because otherwise I'd be stuck for a longer time than it already was, which is like a really long time. So that is the only thing that made me mad, and yeah. Now, talking more about Resident Evil is there's things that are great about what Capcom is doing and things that I disagree with what Capcom is doing. First off, it's amazing that they're making HD remakes about these games. And, that's a weird sentence. It's cool because who wouldn't want their games to look better than they did before? You probably originally wanted them to look like this. So they're definitely doing a Resident Evil 2 HD remake, and I'm pretty sure they're going to do a third one. I don't think they've said anything about it, but I mean, the last system that was on was like the PS1, so they're doing it. I don't think they're going to do 4 or 5 or higher because those were on the PS3. So that kind of sucks because I'm like big on trophies, so I really want them to come on the better system, even though they probably wouldn't look any different, but I don't really care. They could have took the old Resident Evil, didn't do anything, slapped it on the PS4, and I would have paid for it. It's only like $20 anyways. So that's what's great. What I don't agree with is if I owned a company, let's say Capcom, okay? I'm not saying I own that, that's not what I mean. I just mean that, like, their company, I feel like, yes, they're proud of their product, but I also feel like they're just doing it for money. I don't feel like it's 100%, oh, let's just remake these games because this is what we wanted to look like in the first place. So that's sad, but I mean, any company would do that who didn't have money. And I'm pretty sure, at least a few years ago, Capcom, like, didn't have that much money. So, at least that's what I heard. I don't know. The other thing that's cool, but not so cool, that some people, like Call of Duty lovers, will probably love, but for me, I don't. I'm not saying I hate Call of Duty, I'm just saying it's not as good as it used to be. Did I just use like 1,000 people right there? No, but seriously, they're making a game called Umbrella Corporation, and it's basically going to be a shooter game, just like Call of Duty or Battlefield, which is good, and yeah, just like that. And I'm not really up for it, because I think that's just going to be another game that you want to throw the controller across the room. Yeah. So, what makes me 50-50 on buying it is that it's Resident Evil based and by Capcom. So, I don't know. It all depends on what money I have and what other games are out. So I hope you guys are excited for that. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and thanks, and see me again on Thursday for another game review. It could be something way old, it could be something new, it could be something I'm currently playing. I don't know. If anyone has any suggestions or want to know about a certain game I might have, go ahead and jot that down. Thanks. Bye.